Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Emma, the podcast where we help you speak real English, natural English, confident English, every single day. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here today.
And today, a topic that every single English learner needs, no exceptions.
How to improve your fluency. How to make your English flow naturally, easily, without stopping, without freezing, without translating every word in your head.
8 simple steps, all practical, all starting today.
And before we start, please subscribe to Talk Emma. New episode every single day. Share this with one friend who wants to speak English more fluently.
Okay, let's go.
Emma, can I ask you something personal?
Of course.
When you were learning English, what was the hardest part for you?
Honestly, speaking, without a doubt.
Really? Why?
Because I could read perfectly, I could write well, but the moment someone spoke to me in English, everything disappeared.
Like your brain just went blank.
Completely blank. All that vocabulary, all that grammar, gone.
I know that feeling exactly. For me, it was the speed. Native speakers talk so fast and I just could not keep up.
And what did you do about it?
I started treating speaking like exercise, like going to the gym.
The gym?
I know it sounds strange, but think about it. If you want stronger arms, you lift weights every day, consistently.
And if you want better English?
You train your mouth every day, consistently.
And that is today's topic. 8 steps to train your mouth, train your brain, and finally speak fluently.
Starting today, not next week, not when your grammar is perfect.
Today. Step 1, and this one, the most important mindset shift of all.
Stop thinking of speaking as a test. Start thinking of it as a muscle.
A muscle, Jack? What do you mean?
Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they are muscles, and like any muscle, they get stronger with use, weaker without it.
For example, a pianist practices scales every day, not because they enjoy scales,
but because their fingers need to remember the movements automatically without thinking.
And speaking English is exactly the same.
Your mouth needs to remember the movements, the sounds, the rhythm.
Try saying, I am going to train my mouth like a muscle, and mean it every single day.
Because the more you use it, the easier it gets.
And the less you use it, the harder it stays.
Simple, powerful, true. Step 2, warm up before you speak.
Wait, warm up like stretching before exercise?
Exactly like that, and most people never do this.
What kind of warm up?
For example, before any speaking practice or before an important conversation, spend 2 minutes activating your mouth.
Like, say some sounds out loud, move your lips, move your jaw.
Or something like, say the days of the week out loud, slowly, then faster.
Or read any 3 sentences out loud before starting a conversation.
Or even hum. Talk to yourself in the mirror for 1 minute.
Talk to yourself in the mirror?
I do this every morning and I look absolutely ridiculous.
That is the most honest thing you have ever said.
But it works, I promise. Okay, step 2, warm up. 2 minutes every time.
Step 3, stop translating, think directly in English.
And this one, probably the biggest fluency killer of all.
Most learners, when they want to say something, think in their own language first, translate to English, check the grammar, then speak.
4 steps, by which point the conversation has moved on.
The solution, think directly in English, even if it is basic, even if it is simple.
For example, when you're hungry, do not think, okay, in my language I feel hungry, and now in English this is...
Just think, I am hungry, directly in English.
Or, I need water, direct thought in English.
Or, I am tired, no translation, just the thought in English.
Start small, start with feelings, start with basic needs.
And slowly, your brain rewires itself.
And the day it happens, when you catch yourself thinking in English without trying.
That is the moment everything changes.
Everything. Step 4, shadowing. And this one, incredibly powerful.
Shadowing, Jack. Explain this for everyone.
Shadowing means you listen to a native speaker and you repeat immediately, almost at the same time, like a shadow following them.
Not after, not 5 seconds later, immediately.
Like you play a podcast or a YouTube video, and as the person speaks, you speak too, copying their speed, their rhythm, their pronunciation.
For example, I listen to, I went to the market this morning, and immediately I say, I went to the market this morning.
Copying everything, the speed, the stress, the intonation.
Intonation, Jack.
Intonation means the rise and fall of your voice when speaking, the melody of language, how your voice goes up and down naturally.
Really? Voice goes up, surprise. I see. Voice goes down, understanding.
And shadowing trains your ear and your mouth at the same time.
Your ear hears natural English, your mouth copies it immediately.
And after 2 weeks of daily shadowing,
Your rhythm changes, your speed improves, your pronunciation becomes cleaner.
try it with Talk Emma, actually.
Yes, shadow us. We would be honored.
Very honored.
Step 5. Record yourself and listen back.
Oh, this one. I was terrified of this one at first.
Why?
Because I did not want to hear my own voice.
Nobody does, but it is one of the most powerful things you can do.
Because when you record yourself, you hear things you never noticed while speaking.
Like, oh, I always pause there, or I always mispronounce that word, or my sentences are actually much shorter than I thought.
Things you cannot notice in the moment, but hear clearly on the recording.
So, record yourself speaking for just 1 minute about anything.
Something like, today I woke up at 7, I had coffee, I went to work. 1 minute, simple story.
Then listen back, not to judge yourself, but to notice.
Notice and improve, one thing at a time.
And the best part? After 1 month of recordings, you can compare day 1 to day 30.
And the difference will shock you in the best possible way.
It really will. Step 6. Speak out loud every single day. Narrate your world.
This one so simple but so powerful.
Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, describe it in English out loud. Like right now, I can say, I am sitting at my desk. My coffee is getting cold. The sun is coming through the window.
3 sentences about right now. No preparation, no thinking.
And this trains your brain to make sentences instantly without hesitation.
Because you are not trying to say something complicated, just what's in front of you.
Or when you're cooking, try saying, I am chopping the onions. The pan is getting hot. I need to add some salt.
Or when you're walking, something like, it's a bit cloudy today. There are a lot of people on this street.
Your whole world becomes an English classroom.
All the time, everywhere.
And yes, people might look at you strangely on the street.
Use earphones. Problem solved.
Problem solved, always. Step 7. Read out loud every day.
Not just read, read out loud.
Because silent reading trains your eyes and your brain, but reading out loud trains your mouth, your voice, your rhythm.
And fluency is about your mouth and your brain working together.
So, take any text, a book, a news article, even your Talk Emma script,
Especially your Talk Emma script.
and read it out loud, slowly at first, then naturally.
Focus on not stopping at every word.
Not pausing too long between sentences.
Keeping the rhythm flowing.
For example, read this out loud. I went to the shop this morning. The weather was beautiful. I bought some fruit and came home.
3 sentences. Read them without stopping, without hesitating.
The more you do this, the more natural your spoken rhythm becomes.
And that rhythm is what separates fluent speakers from learners.
Not vocabulary, not grammar. Rhythm.
Always rhythm. And step 8, the most important one of all.
Speak with real people as often as possible.
All the other steps, they prepare you, they build you up.
But this is where it all comes together.
Because no amount of solo practice fully replaces a real conversation.
A real person, a real exchange, real reactions, real responses.
And I know what some people are thinking right now.
I do not have anyone to practice with.
But that is not true anymore. Not in 2026.
Language exchange apps, online communities, English conversation clubs.
Or simply comment on Talk Emma in English.
Yes, start there. Write a comment in English. That is a real interaction.
And slowly find a language partner, someone who wants to practice too.
Even 10 minutes of real conversation is worth more than 1 hour of studying alone.
Because real conversation forces your brain to work in real time.
No pause button, no dictionary, no time to translate.
Just speak and trust what you know.
And every time you do,
You get better.
every single time.
Now, one complete natural conversation showing everything we talked about, the way a fluent speaker actually sounds.
Two friends catching up after a long week.
Emma, you sound different today, more relaxed when you speak.
Do I? I have been practicing every morning, actually. Just talking to myself, narrating what I'm doing.
Really? Does it help?
So much. I also started recording myself. I listened back yesterday and I could not believe the difference from last month.
That's great. What was different?
My sentences flow more. I don't pause as much, and I'm not translating anymore. I'm just speaking.
That's exactly what shadowing does too. I've been doing it with podcasts every morning.
Which ones?
Talk Emma mostly, and some news podcasts. I just repeat everything I hear immediately.
And you notice the difference?
Completely. My rhythm is changed. I sound more natural even to myself.
I think the biggest change for me was stopping translation, just thinking directly in English.
That was the hardest step for me, but once it clicked, everything got easier.
Much easier. It's like the brain finally stops fighting the language.
And starts living in it.
Exactly. Living in it.
And did everyone notice?
Natural flow. No pausing. No translating. No hesitation.
Sentences connecting smoothly, ideas flowing naturally.
Because both characters have been practicing every day, step by step.
And that's what fluency looks like.
Not perfect, not without mistakes.
Just natural, flowing, confident.
That's all fluency is.
Before we finish, I want to say something.
Say it.
Fluency is not a destination. It's not something you arrive at one day and stay forever.
It's a daily practice, like keeping fit, like staying healthy.
If you stop going to the gym, your muscles weaken.
If you stop practicing English, your fluency fades.
But if you practice, even a little, every single day,
You keep growing. You keep improving.
and the 8 steps, they're not complicated.
Train your mouth like a muscle. Warm up before speaking. Stop translating. Shadow native speakers. Record yourself. Narrate your world. Read out loud. Speak with real people.
8 steps, all starting today.
And the next time someone speaks to you in English,
You won't freeze. You won't translate. You won't panic.
you'll just speak.
Naturally, confidently, fluently.
Because you trained for this. Every single day. One small step at a time.
If today's episode gave you something real to try today,
Please like this video.
subscribe to Talk Emma
Share this with one friend who wants to speak English more fluently.
and leave us a comment. Which step are you going to try first? Or tell us, what's the biggest thing stopping your fluency right now?
We read every single comment, every one, and we want to hear your story.
Thank you for being here. See you in the next episode. Until then,
Keep talking, keep learning, and keep growing.
bye everyone.